Now to the case of a first grader who made national headlines, and for good reason. He was suspended, as you might imagine, because he chewed his Pop-Tart into the shape of a gun. These kids are evil and they must be stopped. This one was, this little 8-year-old Josh Welch. He's chewing and chewing and chewing his pastry until everybody was terrified around him. And now it will be reflected on his permanent record, because that school district doesn't put up with any BS on Pop-Tarts, Trace Gallagher.
No, zero tolerance on Pop-Tarts, Megan. Josh Welch, by the way, was actually 7 years old when he nibbled that Pop-Tart into the shape of a gun. Josh actually said he was trying to nibble it into the shape of a mountain that he had just drawn in art class. The vice principal says that Josh pointed that pastry at a classmate. Josh says he pointed it at the ceiling. Either way, he was kicked out of school, suspended for 2 days. Now, Republican groups came to his defense. The NRA gave him a lifetime membership. Josh said he didn't care about that. He just wanted to play some video games. The family then hired a lawyer to appeal because they did not want this on his record. Listen to his dad.
He gets out of school and goes for some job or something that requires some kind of clearance, and they're like, oh, you threatened to shoot somebody in the 2nd grade, or something crazy, you know?
Well, the superintendent has now ruled, Megan, and the ruling is the appeal is denied. The suspension stands. In his presentation, by the way, I got to show you this because the lawyer put these up to the superintendent and said, what's next? Do we get rid of this? Because this looks more like a gun than that Pop-Tart. This is the state of Florida. How about the state of Idaho? Can kids point the state of Idaho and get suspended? Things like that. He's now appealing to the board of supervisors to see if maybe they can get this thing.
You know what's next is if you just think about a gun. You're suspended. You're out. You terrified people, and you need to be stopped. I mean, good for the superintendent for exhausting the efforts where we really need them in America's school systems. I applaud him.
Well, in fairness, some of the strawberry jelly did leak out as he was holding that Pop-Tart.
So. Right. And you know, you never know. He pointed it at the ceiling, but maybe there was another classroom up there. I mean, who knows what he was really trying to say. All right, Trace.
Who knows?
Thank you.
Motives are unknown.